huge amounts of carbon into the atmosphere. We're pumping sulfur into the stratosphere. Or using
Just to be clear, you don't believe that we're deliberately putting barriers?
No, that's not what I was referring to. But the point is that every day we now know the effects of all of the actions that we're engaging in. Maybe a few hundred years ago we didn't. So we are actually geoengineering the climate today. So it's not as if we can say, the one strategy is to say, well, let's just stop doing that or reduce it radically. And that's the dominant alternative. But if that's not being done, you have to recognise that we're all geoengineering the climate. We might like to describe it that way, but that's the reality. That was the point that we're making. And so there's a basic ethical discussion around whether we are responsible for the foreseeable effects of our actions or only the effects that we intend to happen, what we want to happen. And there's a dominant tradition that rejects this distinction between intention and foresight. If we know that these effects are going to occur, then we're responsible for them. So insofar as we can predict them with climate models, we're responsible for the engineering that is occurring today. So it's not as if we can avoid the question of geoengineering unless we can adopt these quite radical strategies that have so far relentlessly failed. So the question is not, are we going to geoengineer the climate at some point in the future? We've been doing it, and we are doing it. So I think people lack that perspective. We're much more responsible for geoengineering the climate than we realise.
But can I pick that up, because this is again just helps to identify a key point here, is about intentionality. The reason why industrialized nations started combusting coal 200 years ago was to bring about a welfare benefit, which was, and over the last 200 years we have seen the huge welfare benefits that have come about through burning cheap oil, coal and gas. And it continues for many, many people to deliver energy services that, for good or ill, people will value. Sulfur injection has got no public benefit other than to reduce the weather damages caused by greenhouse gas forced climate changing, which is why I come back to my core claim, which is absolutely central to the entire case of sulfur injection, because there is no other reason why one would inject sulfur into the stratosphere. There are many reasons, some of them good, some of them not so good, but there are many reasons why we have been burning all coal and gas. So I do think this question about intentionality and what are the goods and the bads, and what is the justification for that intervention, the core claim, as I put it, is actually central to my argument.
Okay, we should give the others a go. If we've got some time at the end,
Okay, my friends, we've just seen there some very awkward moments there for these professors. The three of them are professors. We've got Professor David Keith on the right, and Professor Julian Savenslavsglou in the middle, and Professor Michael Hume, I think. Sorry, I might have got his first name wrong there. Now, they were saying that geoengineering has been going on for many years. I believe they were trying to imply that that's been going on by accident, but by our normal activities. But what I want to point out is that geoengineering is actually the deliberate intervention into the Earth climate systems. So I'm going to share something with you right now that might surprise you. This is some very interesting information that talks about geoengineering, a half century of Earth system experimentation. So I'm going to share something with you that might be a little bit surprising. There are 115 pages to this database of information, where basically what we have seen, let's go through the countries. We've got Africa, we've got Algeria, we've got South America, we've got dates. We've got 1984, we've got 1978, we've got cloud seeding, We've got a lot of these are just basic weather modification programs, because weather modification, of course, is a key part of geoengineering. So let's keep on, because this is a geoengineering document. We've got Australia, we've got Asia. There's lots of links here. I'm going to obviously share this link with you, my friends. I'm trying to show to you that they have been geoengineering for many years there. This isn't a proposal. They have been experimenting for many years now. And let's just have a look at the geographical map. We've got Australia, we've got Asia. We are moving on. We're still in Australia. We've got South America again. We've got Africa, Burkina Faso, 1998. We're actually going to come to some very interesting projects that basically demonstrate beyond all doubt that they have been massively interfering with the weather and climate of our planet. They try to say they are responding to just our normal everyday activity, and the fact that our industrial activity means that CO2 is creating a greenhouse gas that goes into the atmosphere and is changing the climate. That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. You've got North America there. The list is long for there. I encourage everyone to look through this document that will be in the details. My point is, this has been going on for many years. Let me find an older date, 1984, 1982. That's South America, Cuba, Africa. Let's get some Europe. We've got Europe here, 2012 to 2016. European countries, 16 European countries there. Okay, 16 European countries. Project name, biocar as an option. What was it? Doesn't say actually. Doesn't really give a clear one on that, does it? Okay, let's move to another one. European Union, 53 scientists, 14 institutes. Let's have a look. Southern Ocean fertilization. Okay, so that is in 2004. They've been and there are lots of, in this link. There are lots of links to research, further research, because this is what I basically do. I look to find further research. I look to, when I find a decent document that's quite interesting, I will then go to the references at the bottom of the document and research those as well. And it's surprising what you can find. So basically what we're looking at is a 115 page, I won't go through all the pages, but there's a few corkers here. Basically, our world has been a massive laboratory. 1969 to 2003. Okay, see weather modification details, increase precipitation and reduce precipitation. So they can make a drought and they can make a flood. Okay, so this was from 1969 to 2003. European Union and Bulgaria. Let's carry on. Let's find some big programs here, because there are some massive ones. This is huge. This is massive. Here's one. European Union, right? From 1952 to 2003, reduced precipitation. So they've been creating drought. Right? I don't know. I'm getting a bit heated here because I'm angry. I'm angry that we're being asked to believe the global warming fear campaign. We're being asked to believe that our climate is going through all these changes due to man's activities. Well, that part's true, isn't it? But they're trying to blame it on the normal activities of everyday people. Well, that is a lie, and they're using it as an excuse, because it's quite clear that these geoengineering programs, these weather modification programs, these climate programs have been going on since at least for 1952 there. And we've got 1975 to 1980, increased precipitation, reduced precipitation in European Union, Netherlands, Italy. This is global. Right? We've already had Asia, Africa, America. Now we've got Europe. We're basically, and we had Australia, we're basically talking about the whole world has already been going through 60 years, or 50 years as the title said, of geoengineering. Okay, so I'll give you this link and I'll leave you to look through it yourselves, because obviously I could spend pages and pages. So please take into consideration, you've got the establishment telling us that the climate is in dire straits, so we've got global warming issues. Well, we've been through much warmer periods before. We had a sustained warmer period during the Roman times, and there were low-lying cities like Tartus on the Syrian coast that is only 20 metres above the sea, that has been perpetually inhabited since recorded history. It's survived all these warmer periods. It hasn't been washed away. There are ruins from 2000 BC there. So I'd ask you to rethink about the global warming threat from the government and what's it really about. I'll do another one soon about what it's really about. It's about Agenda 21. It's about severe, far-reaching climate legislation that will remove the last of your sovereignty. We are being pushed to a one world, new world order. It's about a one world government. That's it, my friends. It's a one world government thereafter. And they're using the new world, this climate change, to bring in this new world order. And Gorbachev in 1996 said global warming will bring in new world order. He's a Club of Rome member. Look at Club of Rome, 1968. They planned to use this as an agenda. Take care, my friends, and bye for now.